Appropriate to say.
It's alright.
What? You all good with it? Yeah.
It was alright.
It was alright. Independence Day, though, that was actually a pretty good movie. I loved it, especially Bill Pullman, you know, our alien ass-kicking fighter pilot president. You know, I wish we could vote for that fucking guy. Although they never made clear whether or not he was a Democrat in the movie, so I kind of have mixed feelings about it. If he was a Democrat, you could imagine Fox News' coverage on July 5th. Our top story, President Pullman still facing record unemployment.
That's good.
So I read an article recently. Are you gonna judge? Are you gonna score every one of my jokes? So far, so good, I guess. So I was reading an article recently about how difficult it is to get into an Ivy League school, just how competitive it's become. But you gotta figure that blimp captain school is still even more competitive, right? Because there are 7 billion people on this earth and 6 blimps. That's like 1 blimp captain per billion people. Am I right? But I mean, even with those odds, like, how hard could that entrance exam be? It's like, okay, multiple choice. Here we go. Question 1. Do you like to fly A, fast, B, slowly, or C, only over golf and tennis events? Okay. Question 2. I've been doing alright so far. Alright. Do you like balloons? A, yes, that's good. B, fuck yes. Or C, red balloons only. I'm gonna go with my instincts on that. Alright, and question 3. That's it. So, Yankees, us scoring up against the Tigers. Thanks to all you Yankee fans who didn't realize there was a scheduling conflict before committing to come to the show. I appreciate it. Actually, I was a professional baseball player, but, you know, I just didn't have anyone to support me when I was young. My father grew up in Greece in the 50s, so he spent his whole youth playing soccer and avoiding polio instead of learning the game to teach me. But I didn't even realize it until I was 6, and I went to my dad. It was a week before Little League started, and I was like, Dad, I really, you know, can you teach me how to play catch? Like, I don't know. And he was like, okay, Algoritmo, I will teach you to play catch. We go to the park together, and we learn. And what do we always say? Fuck the Turks? Yes, that's right. Fuck the Turks.
Really?
Anti-Turkish crowd, I like it.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah, alright, I like Turks, it's cool, I've been there before. I have a Turkish friend.
Take off the shoes.
What? God, this is so disruptive, having a conversation with one person. Yeah. My turn. Where was he even going with this? You're totally in my fucking head now. Change seats. Oh yeah, so I show up, you know, feeling good. My dad and I went and show up to tryouts first day of Little League. And there's Coach, and he's like, alright kid, fire it in. Okay, Coach. Was it too hard? Was that good? Outfield? Right field? Guys, you know, there's nothing more damaging to a little boy's self-esteem than playing right field. Right? I mean, that's where they put, like, the fat kids to, like, graze and stand in an athletic position as the game goes on. Except for that one fly ball that will soar over your head as you're running infield to try to catch it. That's always a nice moment. Right? I mean, on the plus side, the good news was that my dad knew so little about baseball.